Bueller, Bueller, Bueller.
Have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
Boom. Greetings, people of Earth. Welcome back to the third floor. Here we are. First game of the year. We'll be calling the Yankees Cardinals. Yankees getting swamped last night. We said I didn't want to go last night, but tonight we got what everybody's been waiting for, George Lombard Jr. Here's your Yankee lineup. Grisham leading off, Rice DHing, Garcia, the new addition, big home run last night. Ramos, he just got there. So there's your two deadline trade moves. Spencer Jones, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Everybody leave Jazz alone, will you? Christ. Ryan McMahon's starting to heat up a little bit in his MLB debut. I don't know if that's true or not. Here's George Lombard Jr. at short. Austin Wells. Goodbye, Cruz. Goodbye, Volpe. Goodbye, Dominguez. Interesting, Dominguez and not Schumann. But that's the Yankees. So there you go, your Yankee lineup. Let's see, we got our matchup here. Let's see what the pitching matchup looks like real quick. If I can find it. Boom. Weather's going. Supporting that hefty ERA. But the last couple outings looking a little bit more better than he has. It won't take long to get me going here and to go off on something. Trust me. Let's see, a little rusty. There we go. We'll get that going. Ramos gets his first roll call. Two balls, one strikes on the leadoff Weatherholt. 2-1. Pitch. Ooh, that's in there. Nice pitch down low. We are getting everything going here, people. 2-2. Weak grounder to Jazz. Flip to Garcia. One down. George Lombard gets his first roll call. He waited till the play was over and he acknowledges with a heart. Wearing number 40. That's a weird Yankee number 40. I can't even recall anybody offhand, number 40. What was Kenny Holtzman's number? Even that seems weird. Oh, I'm sorry. 40's Weathers. My bad. Lombard, tell you it's a little rusty. He's wearing number 96. Probably the year he was born. What's he, 21? John, the Beagle Dad, what's up, buddy? Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you, buddy. What a night to go back. The debut of George Lombard. Been following you, John. I'm glad you're feeling better than you have. I see you in the chats. I always watch in the shadows of mania. I don't go into chat too much. It's a lot of politics going on over there. Too much politics over there. Anyway, 1-2, 1 out. Top of the first. Weather's pitching. His second batter is Herrera. He pops this one behind home plate. Count remains 1-2. Outside, 2-2. So George Lombard, very similar touch of reality there as far as Jeter goes. Black dad, white mom. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that, but his dad looks like a real young Reggie Jackson, well groomed. Jason, what's up, Jason? Jason, what are you up to? You want to pop in, Jason? I could send you a link. If you want to come on up and join me, just let me know. Everybody's welcome tonight. It's first night back. 2-2, 1 out. Nobody on. Second batter's Weathers. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Way out of the strike zone. That ball was up and out. Could not lay off. Jace, you want to join me? Let me know, buddy. All are welcome here. You know I have no rules. 2 out. Tosi, Blazer, Jones, Fletcher. Those are your umpires. From home plate to third. Strike. Slider, 85. Weather's 13 pitches. Not too bad of a start here. Top of the first. 2 out. 0-1 count on Furman. The pitch. It gets outside. 1-1. Weather's looking not too bad. I know it's only 14, 15 pitches, but we're used to him having 14, 15 pitches and only 1 out or no outs and a guy on. But right now, here comes the 16th pitch. 2-1 to count. Oh, that one misses inside. Wells is going to challenge this. He's going to lose it. It's a ball. It's outside. Oh, shit. I guess I'm as rusty as I didn't think I was. Wells framed it pretty well. Fooled me. It looked outside. I think they're talking about Wells being 5 for 5 last night in challenges. Ground ball right at McMahon with a nice throw across the diamond to Garcia. Violet 5-3. Nice little backhand stab there by McMahon. Say what you will, but I mean he's getting a little bit better. He's heating up a little bit, but you can't take that glove out of this lineup. So here we go, going to the bottom of first. Volpe is finally out of our hair, ladies and gentlemen. Volpe is officially fucking history. Thank the Lord. You know. All right. Okay. So anyway, we got, let's take another look at that pitching matchup real quick there. Get a little, this Hunter Dobbins. 3.74, 2-1. Obviously, only half of what Weathers has pitched so far. Still got the lineup there, right? Yeah, there's a look at your lineup real quick. Grisham, Rice, Garcia, anybody gets on. The debut of Ramos. Heliot. All right, here we go. Leading off. Trent Grisham. Say what you will. Say what you will. I like him. I have no complaints about Mr. Grisham. Oh, he's only batting 214. Well, who the fuck ain't batting under fucking 260, 250? Who the fuck on this team ain't? Hard ground ball right to the first baseman. Unassisted, steps on it, 1 out. Grisham with a hard line out. Grisham would take some pitches, usually not early in the games, man, but later on in the games when it counts and men on, he can work it. He can work it. Ben Rice, your batter. Hard hit, man. Slices down the left field line. Wow. Check swing. Check third base. No swing. 1-1, 1 out. Foul back. It's a piece of the catcher. 1-2, 1 out. Just getting going here. No score. Bottom of the first. 1 out for the Yankees. Cardinals down 1, 2, 3. Weather's not too bad. Efficient innings, 16, 17 pitches, something like that. Right now, Rice has got work discount to 2-2 as that ball falls short and in the dirt. 2-2, 1 out. It's 0-0. Should I stick with the 0-0? Soft tapper right back to the pitcher. Soft flip to the first baseman. A soft out. And now here comes the newest addition to the Yankees, Luis Garcia, who homered last night. Put us up for a moment, half a second to put us up. Everybody's like, wow, this is great. This is great. Yeah, but you forgot Boone fucking manages the bullpen. That's what you forgot. Jumps on the first one. Ground ball to the third baseman, right on the grass. Fast toss across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down for your New York Yankees. 0-0 after 1. Yeah, man, keep it going. We got. I don't think. I don't even know how many people are going to show up, and I really don't care. Hit the like, hit the sub if you're new. If you stumble across this, because there's a couple people in the eye I know, never been here. So if you hang around, it gets better. Trust me. It's my first game of the year. I took off playing, doing play-by-play, but I've been doing a whole bunch of other shit. So join the channel. Sub to the channel so you don't miss anything. Go check out the channel. Go check out all the posts, see what we got going on. We're always live. Get in the live chat. We got a call-in number. We got all kinds of shit. So join the fun. Oh, man, that always starts off like that. I hate that. There you go. There's a little bit of what goes on around here. Just a little bit of what goes on around. Other than that, it's good to be back. It's good to be seeing some people. I've been active in some chats, and one thing I noticed a lot, man, so-called creators with big shows, people who have money behind them, the so-called we're really cool kind of creators. Yankees Unloaded. I used to kind of enjoy the show. It was kind of okay, but now it's just, man, there's some flip-flopping wearers over there, man, between Jake and Gary Jr. That's all they do is flip-flop. And then they make a statement, and then when it doesn't come true, like 3-4 shows later, they want to backtrack on that. Be like, well, that was... No, they rely on that fucking baseball savant and all the other happy horse shit. Fuck all that. Call it what you're seeing. See what you're calling, man. And another thing, I'll get into that later. Because that's a soft spot. I love the chat. I don't care. I just love chats. Chats are awesome, especially when they're talking amongst themselves. And people who, never mind. 0-2. That one in the dirt to Valquez. 1 ball, 2 strikes, top of the second. 0-0. No. Nothing. No points to no points. No runs to no runs. This will be Weathers' 21st pitch. This is low. So everything that he's missing with is outside, which seems kind of on purpose. But the low seems to be a little sporadic. I'm not sure if that's part of the game plan or not, but that's where he's missing. He's missing low and outside. 2-2. Get him swinging now. That pitch that was totally on purpose. Beautiful pitch right there for the strikeout. That's a changeup. Just fell off the table just before it got to the plate. Here's your 5th place hitter, Wynn. He takes his strike low and inside. Sinker at 94. Mason Wynn, 239, 4 homers, 45 RBIs. 1 out, 0-1. Weathers. This one's hit into right field, and that's going to be a soft hit, base hit for Wynn. He'll be on with 1 out. First hit of the game for either team. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the second. Slider, sinker, sweeper, 4-seam, changeup. That's what Weathers has in his arsenal. Here's Jordan, 6th place hitter. Backhanded by Lombard. There's 1. There's 2. So Lombard flashing the leather already. And let me tell you something, people. That was a nice play. That was a beautiful double play. I mean, Jazz could have had a donut before he threw it. That is unbelievable throw. Woo! That was insanity. Beautiful play there. If you didn't see it because you don't have it and you're watching here or listening here, make sure you see that fucking replay. Man, that was beautiful. Man, that was beautiful. Everything about that was absolutely like textbook. That's what you see with the stickmen in the illustration book of how to do shit. Boom. Pitcher's best friend, the Daily Double 2. 6-4-3. Lombard. Lashing the leather. Hey, they said he's got the go. There's one part of it. That's only one play, so we'll see what happens. Yankee Kyle, what's up, Yankee Kyle? How you been, buddy? How you been, my man? We all been a little quiet lately over these Yankees, even Yankee Kyle. Good to see you, my brother. Yeah, Lombard with a nice play. Hey, it's one play, but hey, at least the first one's out of the way. And the first one's a double play. That's pretty fucking stout. First, welcome to Yankee Stadium, you know? But no, that was a beautiful play he just put on there. TV's that way. No, TV's that way. No, TV's that way. No, beautiful play, double play. Couldn't ask for anything better. That's all I want to hear, Yankee Kyle. You're doing good, brother. You're doing good. So people doing good. John the Beagle Dad's feeling better. We had Jason in here a little while ago. He's feeling better. Chef Nick's feeling better. Yankee Kyle's doing good. So that's his best. That's as good as it gets, man. Look at it again. It's a hard hit ball. It's a backhand. And it's a one motion cross the body throw to Jazz. And I mean, Jazz had it. He could have fucking had a donut before anything. And then Jazz's throw was just a little bit low to Rice, but dug out nicely. And I'm sure that got rid of any butterflies he was supporting for there. But beautiful play. What a way to debut. Might as well get it out of the way, man. Young kid, 21. Look, good looking kid. Good looking Italian. Or half Italian. Ramos. Soft grounder, second baseman. They'll throw him out. So Ramos, he'll lead off with a out. His debut is a ground ball to second base. So here comes Spencer Jones. Jones pops this one into center. Everybody's on the run. Here he comes. Center fielder running that one down. Church with the catch. A little too much air under that fly ball. And Jones better pay attention. Because the buses are outside the stadium warmed up and facing towards Scranton. There is no time to be fucking around. You got to get your job done here, no matter what's going on. Here comes Jazz. Swing, foul ball. 2 outs. Nothing. Well, of course you're excited to have an opportunity with pinstripes on. So Ramos, they said, was very happy. You going to New York City next Wednesday? Here's a high drive. This one is gone. City. The Jazster. So what we got to say about Jazz now, people? Tonight he's your hero. Tomorrow night he's a dud. That's why I always fucking hang with this guy. I love this dude. Way to go, Jazz. 397, 103 miles an hour. And the Yankees get their first hit, and they get their first point, first run, whatever you want to do, because Boone calls them points. That just goes to show you. So Jazz rips this one, and the Yankees jump up 1-0. Are you catching? What are you doing in New York City there, Kyle, next Wednesday? Yankees play in Seattle, I think. Well, have fun. Be careful, because New York is fucking nuts right now. Maybe you should watch Escape from New York before you go to New York. Nice bat flip there by the Jazster. I hope that pissed everybody off. He hit a home run. Here comes McMahon. Yeah, you could say what you want, man. That was a beautiful fucking swing right there. That was a beautiful swing. McMahon, 1-1, 2 outs, 1-0 Yanks on a Jazz solo. And this one landed just by the B and O in Reebok. Ball 3 now. Lombard on deck. McMahon, like I said, you say what you want, but this guy works at bats, man. He's just got to figure a couple of things out. There's a hard hit ball right to the second baseman. I think he broke his bat on that one. That's why it sounded harder than it was. It was a soft roller to the second baseman. He makes the flip. That's it for the inning. Yanks get a run on the Jazz solo. 1-0. Yankees. The good thing, when we come back with the Yankees in the bottom of the third, we will have George Lombard's debut at bat. So hopefully I'll be calling his first at bat. And if this kid does anything that they say he's going to do, I'll hope I call his last at bat when he retires as a Yankee. See what we do. I mean, right now, everybody is just having the sun rise and set on this move. You know, let's be honest, this is probably the major move that we didn't get a move. That's probably why we didn't get a move, because we got this fucking guy. So I don't know. Good thing, bad thing. I don't know, man. You could say what you want, but everybody do. If you're going to do what you did, you know, make it make sense. At this point, I wouldn't care what we got as far as a catcher from the right side, because Ali Sanchez is not the answer. And by the way, if Sanchez gets hit or hurt, we're right back in the same boat we were. They're going to call up JC Escar, and we're right back to two fucking lefty catchers that can't fucking hit. And then, basically, what they told the Yankee fans is we put everything on the table, waiting on Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, Rodon, all to come back. People, if they come back, there ain't much time for them to come back and fucking get to the level that they regularly play for. The only one that has a shot at that is Rodon. Here's a bunt attempt. Nice bunt. It's going to beat that one out. So Church, 7th place hitter, laying one down to lead off the top of the third for the Cardinals. They have a second base runner. Bring up Pages. Why are we talking about the KKK? Two and 0. I don't know what they're talking about. Some woman being killed in fucking KKK in Mississippi, 1965. I thought it was a Yankee game. I don't know. It's a Ken Burns KKK special now. 2 and 0 is the count in the game. Meanwhile, there's no outs. Can we get back to the game here? This guy is still fucking going on about fucking something that happened in Mississippi in 1965. I thought we were talking about the Yankees. And if it's part of his family, God bless him. But this is a Yankee game. We don't need to be talking about the KKK. Because every kid between fucking 20 and 12 just looked at their mother and father and went, "What's the KKK?" Fucking. I don't know. That was a fucking stupid report. Posey Lombard was her name. And she was an activist trying to get, black stuff, and she wound up dead. You could have fucking covered it a different way. We didn't have to get into all the shit that guy just said on TV during a broadcast of a Yankee game. Woo! 2-2, meanwhile. Top of the third. 1-0 Yankees. Weather's 30 pitches now. So, there you go. Perfect example of what I just said. That's why you tune in here. First inning, 16 pitches. He was cool, hanging around. Now he's already up to 30. Nobody out. 2-2 count and man on. He's right back into the weather situation. Now he's going to have to fight. He gets Pages to swing and miss. It's strike 3, 1 out. He coming back with that breaking ball, and hopefully that breaking ball don't foul him, or he doesn't get somebody waiting on it. Here's Torres, 9th place hitter. Strike right at the bottom of his eyes. Nice pitch. 4-seamer, 95. Brian Torres, 244, 4 homers, 13 RBIs. Can he catch? Can bring him over and catch. This one hit to left field. Ramos saying, "Welcome to left field" in Yankee Stadium. He misplayed that, came back and retrieved it. Still got the out. 2 out. He took 3 steps back and had to come back in quick. And then reached and caught that probably about 2 feet off the ground. He was like, man, this is fucking left field in Yankee Stadium. Holy shit. Yeah, maybe he was waiting for the win. Check swing, he went. Slider at 86. Weathers at 34 pitches, top of the third. He looks good. He looks good. And he rebounded pretty quick since I made the point about him starting to get into a pitch count. And the situation not equaling that. One and one, 2 out. Man on, 1-0 Yanks, top 3. Weatherholt, lead off. Weathers. That's a soft grounder to Jazz. Another flip to Garcia. And that'll do it for the Cardinals in the top of the third. George Lombard will be leading off for the Yankees in the bottom of the third. His first at-bat. And because they're making comments about it all night, I'll comment with them. Apparently his brother, Jake, made his debut or something tonight or whatever the fuck. Well, he hit a home run. He hit a home run in his debut. So, congratulations to the Lombards. They're having a great night tonight. I'm so happy for them. You could hear it in my voice. I'm ecstatic. To know that I just went through a trade deadline needing a catcher and a bullpen addition. Instead, I get a shortstop called up, and I get another first baseman, and another outfielder. Good job. I see where we're going. Nowhere. Red Sox are 1 game behind us in the loss column. They caught us in the loss column. Meanwhile, we got 4 to catch in Tampa. Red Sox breathing up our ass. And then the Rays are 4 games out of reach in the loss column. Fuck the wins. It's the loss column. The Yankees just, man, when they get the shovels out and start digging holes, woof, man, they get deep. Man, do they get deep. Fucking unreal. All right, here comes number 96, George Lombard Jr. All right, here he comes. Let's see what he's got. We've seen the glove. Let's see what we got. My God, does anybody come up to fucking music that you know or heard or can fucking relate to or enjoy? What the fuck? Sound like the Zulu Nation coming over the fucking hill. 78 games in the minors, 284, 12 homers, 33 RBIs with a 909 OPS, which I can give a fuck about OPS. 1-1. Dobbins still at there. 23. Nice efficiency so far. That one's called a ball. It's going to be challenged. It's going to be a strike. It's going to be a strike. So the count will go to 1-2. It's a strike, like I said. So turn it around to 1-2 now. I don't. Everybody's staring at him. I mean, gee, I don't know what the fuck. He just swung to save his life. Close at first. Take a quick peek at it, maybe? No? It was close. He just reached out halfway into the other batter's box and grounded it at third. Softly. He got good wheels, but I don't know. They don't want to look at the replay here. I don't know. If he was out, it wasn't by much. I mean, worth a look in slow motion instead of Like Babe Ruth running around the bases in 1930. Oh, here's Austin Wells. 167 now. 8 homers. 16 RBIs. Takes outside for ball 2. 1 out on the Lombard debut ground out. Ground ball, first base foul. Two and 1 to count to Wells. 1-0 Yankees. Bottom 3, 1 out. Jazz solo. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That was a splitter at 89. Got by him. 2 and 2. Strike 3 looking. Strike 3. Here comes Grisham. 0 for 1. Ground out, first at bat. Takes a strike. 12 homers, 43 RBIs. 213. High and outside. Ball 1, 1 and 1. Nice take there. Inside tight. 2 balls, 1 strike on the Grish. Trent 1970 porno mustache wearing Grisham. That one falls in. Curveball for a strike. 2 and 2, 2 out, bottom 3. 1-0 Yankees. Rice waiting on deck. Grisham uses his timeout. Soft grounder. Back to the pitcher. Underhanded flip. 1, 2, 3 for the Yankees. We'll go to the top of the 4th. 1-0 Yankees. 0-2 and 0, 1-1 and 0 for the Yankees. I mean, that's your box score for the game. Never been here. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. We're just warming up. This is our first play-by-play of the year. We ready. We ready. We're always ready.
You want to get high?
Sure. I don't know who said that, but good idea at the time. All right, what are we doing? We got so much going on here. And I am so behind on everything. People ain't very chatty today. What the fuck? I thought people would be on here fucking fired up, yelling and screaming about Cashman. But y'all seem docile and tame right now. Here we go. Getting top of the fourth. Weathers misses low, ball 1 on Herrera. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 239-12 homers. 46 RBIs. Big sweeper there for a strike. Nice pitch, 81 on the sweeper. So he's being able to move his velocity around. Fastball up around 94. There's a sinker coming in at 95. Catches the bottom of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Herrera. Right to Lombard, right in the gut. Takes the second, fires it across for another out. Ball was hit right at him, the old basket belly catch. Hard hit ball. Nice hop, though. Nice hop. Yeah, that's a nice play. It's a nice play. So 1 out, top of the fourth. 95-mile-an-hour sinker by Furman is fouled away, first base side. Weathers with the pitch. Low, 1-1. Angus, what's up, my brother Angus? I was just thinking about you the other day. I was going to drop you I was actually getting ready to drop you an email. I said, this guy's probably tired of hearing from me. What's up, Angus? How you doing, Bubba? Good to see you. Everything cool? 2-1. Weathers. Ground ball. Lombard scoops this one up. Fires across the diamond again to Garcia for another out. 3 putouts for Lombard tonight. Looking good with the glove. Yeah. I mean, he's basically just... he looks good. I'm not going to get too crazy on 3 putouts, but he does look good. I'm glad you're good on your end, man. Good to hear, man. We got to get together and do something again. I'll figure something out. 1 ball, no strikes to Velasquez. 2 outs, nobody on. Top 4, 1-0. That sweeper is working both sides of the plate. He's able to keep it like that, man. That's going to be hard to hit. 1-1. Again, the sweeper coming in at 81. That and a changeup. There's the changeup. 86. Just missed. Just missed with that one. 2-1. Popped up. Mile high. Jones circles under it in right field. And that'll do it for the Cardinals. Only 2 hits through 4 for the Cards. 1 hit through 3 for the Yankees. Here they come. Where we at? Luis Garcia Ramos. Believe it or not, football of the American variety. Yeah, you're right, man. camps and everything. First game is what, September 8th or 9th, I think? I don't know. Yeah, you're right, man. We'll be covering football. We'll be covering that kind of football for sure. Cover as much Bucks as I can. Or whatever fucking game is on TV that I don't have to pay for. Which ain't many. But yeah, we'll be getting into football. There's fantasy football league too, Angus. I don't know if you've seen that, but you're interested, I'll email you a link. If you're interested, I'll email you the link. I'm waiting on Nick, Evan, and Jason. And then I'll set the draft date. Anyone's interested, there's 4 spots available. So anyone listening now, just go into the show page or whatever the fuck. Look for the post, and there's the link to email the show, and I'll send you the link to the league. It's that easy. So here, Ben Rice will start off the bottom of the 4th for the Yankees. Ben Rice, then the newcomers. Rice takes ball 1. That's ball 2 down low. Mr. KKK is now interviewing the biracial couple of parents of Lombard. Said daddy, light-skinned black guy. Nice-looking guy. Looks like a real young Reggie Jackson almost. And his wife looks like she spent a lot of time taking the boys back and forth to the playground to play and practice and a lot of shit. She looks like she's had enough of this fucking journey. Yeah, God bless them. Good for them. They'll never have to worry about starving. The rest of the next fucking 5 generations, they ain't gotta worry about starving. It's always nice to know. Meanwhile, Rice has worked to count to 3-2. He's challenging this one. It's a ball. So Ben Rice wins the challenge, and he's going to take a walk to first. I mean, seriously, his dad does not match the wife. I mean, this guy looks like he's like 30-something. I don't even know. He barely looks old enough to be Lombard's dad. But the mom looks old enough to be the mom. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Bronx. Welcome to New York. Dad looks like Sidney Poitier, and mom looks like Rosie O'Donnell with long hair. Meanwhile, Garcia hit a base hit to right field, and Rice is on third. So the Yankees are first and third, nobody out. And here comes Ramos, the newest addition. He's 0 for 1. And he had an interesting adventure out there in left field. Welcome to left field. I mean, they could save these kind of interviews that go on and 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 on for maybe a post show or a pregame. We could talk to these people. We have to talk to them in the middle of a fucking inning. They got me so distracted I can't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. Shut the fuck up. Ramos challenges something, and he lost the challenge. The Yanks got 1 challenge left. First and third, nobody out. 0-1 to count. George Lombard's father's still fucking talking. Swing and a miss. Slider 88. Meanwhile, we got shit going on the field, guys. There's a game going. He's still asking fucking questions. I'm going to call it without listening. It's 0-2. Dobbins. Ground ball, hard. They're coming home with it. Plenty of time. Rice is out at the plate. A hard hit ground ball to third base. Played perfectly. Rice went on contact, and he was out by at least, 5-6 feet. I don't know what they're talking about reviewing anything. Meanwhile, his dad's still fucking talking. Now the mom's talking. I mean, we're not even watching what's going on on the field here. We just had a play at the plate, ground ball, and they're still talking. He's still asking for questions. Oh, Jesus, Lord, help me. First and second, one out. Spencer Jones is up. Spencer Jones hits oh my God. It was like a half a broken wiffle ball loop thing to the second baseman. Looked like he was going to catch it. Deked. Garcia going to second just stopped and watched him do all this. Meanwhile, he threw to second, got the guy out at second, threw back to first. Not quite in time to get Spencer Jones, and I'm just going on memory because I only seen the play as it happened. Because he's still talking, and he's still asking questions in the stage. And he's still talking. His dad is still talking. 2 outs now, first and third. Just what are we doing? This is not a broadcast. This is a fucking interview about this guy. I don't care about this fucking guy and everything you're telling me. Jesus Christ. Does he wipe forward or backward? What the fuck is next? Come on. Can we get to the game? We're first and third, nobody out. Now it's first and third, 2 outs, 1-0 to Jazz, and we're finally got a camera on the field. Inside. Jazz backs out 2-0. Jesus Christ, they're still talking about this fucking guy. Don't shove him down my throat like Seth Rollins, all right? Don't do it. There's a strike, bottom of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs now. Jones at first. I think Ramos is the guy at third. I don't know. The camera hasn't been on the whole inning. Way outside. 3-1 on Jazz. He's going to really have to like this to swing. Don't help him out here. You got McMahon coming up behind you, too, and he's been stinging the ball pretty well. So let's see. 3-1 on Jazz. 2 outs. First and third. 1-0 Yanks. Jazz took all the way. And, like I said, if he didn't like it, he wasn't swinging. He didn't like it. It was in there. Up. Going on contact when the ball's right in front of you going to the third baseman is literally stupid. Swing and a miss by Jazz. Threat goes by the board, so we return to normal. Runners in scoring position. One guy thrown out at the plate going on contact. Like I said, you got first and third, and you're going to go on contact? Okay, to the other side of the field maybe. But not when the ball's coming right. You're passing the ball. Come on, man. That's no. The contact is not. No. There's. Oh God, I don't want to get into this. Oh. This is crazy. This is like I can't be smarter than these guys all the time. But this is all like, what are we fucking doing here? This is baseball 101. The play is in front of you. You're not going nowhere. Especially if you're at third. The last thing you should do at third before you physically get ready to react to the play and everything is taking your eye off the third baseman to go to the pitcher for the release to the batter. It's just, you just scan. It's the last thing to do. You still got everybody in your peripheral vision. You'll see the pitcher make the move. As soon as he makes his move, he's still there. All right. And then the ball's coming right at you. I just say it's stupid. You just don't go. Give him a fake. Do something. Jump. Just to get a hesitation for a half a second. Even if you take a jump step. And then both of you break back. And you still... But you don't even fucking go in contact on it when the ball's coming right at you. No, stop. So, definitely an opportunity there. First and third, nobody out, and you can't get the run in. I don't know, man. Here we go. Top of the fifth. Win. 1 for 1 with a single in the second. Takes a strike. 0-1. Weathers with the 50th pitch. Misses outside. 1-1 with the change. That's the first time he's missed with that changeup anywhere that bad. I think that might have been the first changeup he's thrown for a fucking ball. The 1-1. Ooh, just misses low. Goes back with the changeup. See there, that to me, that's the purpose pitch of the changeup inside low to the right-handed batter. But it looked purposely low. But the first changeup that he threw him was outside. Comes back with a sinker, just missing that bottom corner. Works the count 3-1. There's a strike, sinker 95 right at the letters. Three-two. Strike 3, looking beautiful pitch. There's a four-seamer, 96. So he 86'd them, 81, 91, 96'd them. That's good pitching, man. If this is what this kid is totally capable of, this is good. This is good shit right here. Sweeper at 81. Finds the strike zone. Blaze Jordan, 242. A homer, 22 RBIs. He grounded into that amazing double play for Lombard. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Sinker, 96, outside. Weathers is moving in. He's moving. This is what I'm saying. His control tonight is superb because he's going east-west, way outside. That's a purpose pitch. Changeup 87 was way out. Probably just wanted to see if he can get him to swing at that one. But he is moving inside the strike zone and just outside the strike zone in this low corner to the righties perfectly tonight. I think the only issue he has, and he hasn't even done this a lot, is that last pitch that he just did, that 94 trying to rise in. That's leaving the strike zone before, the pitcher, batter's recognizing that. But under the hands to the kneecaps, he's lighting it up. Boom, right up the middle, almost took his head off. That's I'm going to, when you hit a ball back up the middle like that, there is a moment as a batter, will you take probably the deepest gasp of your life? The second you hit that ball and you see it heading towards that pitcher, like that was a fucking, as a batter, there's a gasp that you take, you hold your breath for a second till that ball passes him. And I'm telling you, if they really slowed it down, you'd see the batter hardly doesn't leave the box for like that second. I hated hitting up the middle. I hated it. And you know what happens? It's actually what it is. It's perfect pitch, perfect swing, perfect contact at the perfect. It's like the bullseye and shooting darts. That's what that is. When you come across and you hit that ball literally eye level at the pitcher who just threw it to you. That's insane. Lombard takes it unassisted at second on the first double play. Second double play. Score this one 5-3. Nice play. He was playing up the middle, but still, he had to make a good play. He had to put the glove down. So when they come back and show the replay 77 times and we go interview his, I don't know, maybe the guy that lived next door to him was 16 years ago and George took a shit in his yard on a fraternity night and he forgave him and now he's got seasons. I don't know. Whoever the fuck they're going to do. Point is, when they come back, and if you're watching at home, and if not, I'll describe it to you the best I can. The glove work on that particular play right there was more impressive than the other previous 4 putouts. I think he's got 2 double plays. He's got like 4 putouts or more chances, 4 or 5 chances tonight. But added 4 or 5 chances. That right there, that's the best glove work you could have at shortstop right there. That's a tough ball to field in the infield. No matter if you're first, second, short, or third baseman, watch it when it comes back. But put in mind, a left-handed first baseman. That's another point. We'll get to that while we're in a commercial. The Yankees with the constant right-handed lefties. I mean, a right-hander first baseman is significantly cost them this year a lot of pickoffs at first. For the mere fact that no matter who's over there, whether it be Hall of Famer Goldschmidt or Ben Rice, they are right-handed first basemen. Everything got to come across their body, no matter how you do it, how you work it. It has to come across their body. For the lefty, just throw it to the bag. He lays down. It's one move. Catch, lay down. You'll see next time. Here's McMahon, 0 for 1, ground out in the second. 211, 10 homers, hit a bomb last night. Ooh, that one falls into the strike zone on the corner, 1-1. Bottom 5, 1-0 Yanks. On the Jazz, solo. Lombard on deck. Oh, Lordy, that hurts. Fouled off his foot, straight up. I know that feeling. 1 ball, 2 strikes on McMahon. Dobbins at 55 pitches. Be a good time for McMahon to kind of work him a little bit, but the way this kid's pitching tonight, it might be a little bit more difficult for McMahon, unless he can get a couple cheap foul balls. Instead, he lifts this one to left, kind of burned the man. Torres has to get on his horse, and he'll run it down just before the foul line, going into the corner and left field. Nice shot. Looked like the wind was just taking it that way. I don't know how the wind's blowing tonight, but not blowing out, obviously. That was blowing out. Lombard 0 for 1 with a ground out in the third. 1 out, bottom 5. Ground ball, third base foul. Another foul ball third base. This one hit a little bit harder. Youngest Yankees to make debut at shortstop, Bobby Mercer, 19 years, 111 days. Derek Jeter, 20 years, 337 days. And George Lombard Jr., 21 years, 63 days. Sixth youngest was Volpe. Remember him? 0-2. This one is lifted. No way. Oh, this is smoked. It's gone. George Lombard Jr. making his debut tonight with the glove, with the bat. A monster solo homer for George Lombard Jr. He'll join his brother, who also hit a homer, his first at bat tonight. The Lombard family is going to have a good night tonight. It's going to be a hell of a Christmas at that house. That's insanity. Both kids homering their debuts in the major leagues. I don't know what else to say. Lombard killed that fucking ball. What? All right. So far, Wells will slow everything down with a slow grounder to first base and taking on assisted. They're cheering for a curtain call, but Austin Wells will ground out in first. Now, here's the question. I get that ball? I don't know if you're prying it away from me for anything cheap. This ball is smoked. Just a little shy of the State Farms in left field. Good shot. And I think somebody caught it clean. Trent Grisham unloads into the corner. And that's a line drive out. But hold on. George Lombard Jr. Second at bat. They're going to go get that ball for the kid. They'll go get that ball for the kid. I mean, if you're going to make a debut, that's how you make a debut. Yeah, Merry Christmas in August. So his brother homers, his first at bat. This kid goes in, grounds out, then homers in Yankee Stadium. I got to give the edge to George, man. If I'm going to hit my first homer, man, it's in Yankee Stadium. I'm going to just quit then. Just round the bases, get the ball, get the glove, get the bat, just walk the Cooperstown. I'm done. What an amazing moment, though. What an amazing moment for the crowd that's there tonight. They lucked. The only people who are happy that what happened yesterday with the trade deadline are the fans in that building tonight. They're the only ones happy with it. Because they're like, thank God he fucking fell asleep before the trade deadline. Thank God we didn't do this. Thank God we didn't do that. You know, they took a shit last night, and they come back tonight, and they're like, well, here's George Lombard, and they're like, whoa. So those are the only happy people about the trade deadline. Now, tomorrow might be a different story. Well, let's not forget another thing. Got a long way to go. It ain't over yet. Remember, we didn't get any bullpen assistance. None. 0. Nil. Wow, what a moment. Wow, what a night to come back. What a night to be the first broadcast. Back. George Lombard homers. Right back at it, top of the 6th. 0-3-0 for the Cardinals, 2-3-0 for the Yankees. Oh, his brother's first homer and triple double 0A or something. My bad. They're talking so much, I don't know what they're talking about or who they're talking. I think his brother's name is Jake. And he works. He plays for the shipyards or some shit. Oh, on 2 on Pages. Strike 3. Another That's his 5th strikeout of the night. Pages. Pages. Another look at it. I'm trying to see who caught it. They didn't show. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Torres, 9th place hitter, 0 for 1. Weathers, 66 pitches. He is pitching beautifully. Right now, 6th inning. 1 out. 0-1 to count. Sweeper, 81. In on the wrist, strike. 0-2. Oh, and 2. He went strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. Weathers, 6th strikeout. Looking strong, man. Looking strong. Weathers really looking strong. Yeah, there was no doubt about it. That homer, there was no doubt about it. Sure heard it. Way outside low. Or seamer. And that's the highest Wells ever got off the ground in any situation. Here comes pitch number 70 for Weathers. Top of the 6th. 1-0 to count to Weatherholt. Leadoff. He's 0 for 2. 2 outs. Big, tall sweeper misses high. 81. We got 2-0. Check swing. No appeal. 3-0. Again, the breaking ball with that 6th strikeout. That one misses, so missed on all 4. Sinker missed with the fastball, missed with the sweeper. So 72 pitches, man on first. He is still right there as far as pitch efficiency. And to be honest with you, his pitch count, I don't think his pitch count really gets to any question until he's over 90. He doesn't burn his arm too much. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I think you know what I mean. The pitch is so effortless. Angus said, fuck all that shit. I ain't subscribing to shit. If the Cardinals are on TV and my antenna says I can watch them, watch them. Just tune in here, man. Just tune in here, buddy. I know you love the Cardinals. So Weathers comes back and throws a 5th straight ball. 1-0 to Herrera, who's 0 for 2. 2 out. 2-0 Yanks. That sweeper finds it. His last couple sweepers, whether it means nothing, were 80, 81 that he missed. This one he pumped up to 82 and found the strike zone and had the batter fooled. 1-1, 2 out. 1 on, top 6, 2-0. Pitch, swing and a miss. That changeup, there it is, 86, bounced. It was a strike either way, but a swing and a miss. 1-2. Weather's stretching it here, man. He can go, man. It's only 75 pitches in. Like I said, he can go to 90, 95, and then you got to start worrying. Swing and a foul, stays alive. It's like with Cole now, I've been saying. I get worried at Cole. Once Cole hits 92 pitches right now, look out. That's the danger zone. Until he, can add a little bit more length, but it seems like after 80, 88 pitches, 90 pitches, it's if it's not there, it's not going to be there. High and tight, try to give him a shave. 2-2, 2 out, 2-0, top 6. Herrera, 0-2. Beautiful night in the Bronx. Pitch, fouled away, stays alive. Now Herrera. This is about as deep as Weathers has gone all night, I think. 78 pitches, 2-2, 2 out, 1 on. Top 6, 2-0 Yanks. Jazz and Lombard, the juniors, going deep. Junior home run night. Oh, just missed. No, you can't challenge. It was a ball. That's why I reacted like, ah. Oh, yeah, it was out. 96 with the sinker. Just sailed right past the corner, man. Full count. Now when it's up the middle for a base hit. Here's a throw to third. Plenty of time. He is safe. Now the reason he's safe. This is the reason he's safe. Watch the slide. I mean, he fucking ran on Grisham, man. Throw was just offline, but it was there. The throw beat him, but the tag went to the back leg because the front leg was already extended. So he was coming in for either a 1-foot slide, feet first, and back here where he tagged him was your pop-up, but no need to pop up. You're safe because you're already anchored to the bag because your foot's in front of the fucking bag planted. That's why it's got edges. I'm sure there'll be an explaining that to Dominguez. Never go into a base head first. Never. You always go feet first. You have more force with your feet to get a chance to dislodge the ball or disrupt the play than going in head first. If you go in head first, you're fucking defenseless. Unless you're going out a window and you're Superman. First and third now. First real challenge of the night for Weathers. Let's see what he does. He misses with a ball outside again. First and third, 2 out. Top 6. Furman, 0-2. Weathers with the pitch. That finds the strike zone at the bottom. That's sweeper. 1-1. One and one. Fouled away. Good swing, but fouled away. First base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. 2-0 Yankees. Top 6. Timeout to the batter. Furman will dip out, reset. We'll go through it one more time. 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 on. First and third. Hard hit down the third base line, foul. Got around on that one, but rocketed foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Tried to get him to swing. on the changeup outside, 87, well out of the strike zone. Purpose pitch, trying to get him to bite. Like I said, this is the only predicament he's been in, so. 2-2, 2 out, 2 on, 2-0 Yanks. Popped up foul behind the plate. Ramin and Herrera. I think they've seen the most pitches from Weathers than anybody else tonight. They're working him deep. We're up to 86 pitches with him now. So I said when we get around 90, see what's happening. 2-2, closing in on that. I like to get him here. Trying to get him to fish outside, but he misses outside with the changeup again. And when he missed bad with the last 2 changeups, 87, way outside. A left-handed batter would have had to duck out of the way. About waist high. Full count. Lined right at Ramos, and Ramos, no problem with left field this time. Hit right to him, takes a couple steps in, puts it away. Weathers works out of his first storm of the night. Let's see what happens. We are going to the bottom of the 6th of a 2-0 game against Cardinals in a game that the Yankees, they got to have this, man. There's no more fucking around after. There's no more fucking around. Fucking around is out. OUT, out. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. Don't miss nothing. If you haven't been here before, just go check out the shit while we're in a little bit of a break here. Normally, this is not how it is, and most people will tell you. I usually put massive production behind everything, but I just decided to go live, and I got to just a couple things together, but check out the rest of this stuff. Go back and just breeze through some of the other videos. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, get love you. Get involved. Actually, if you're new here, get in the chat and tell us, hey, I'm new here. What the fuck's going on here? And I'm sure we'll explain it to you. Or somebody will explain it to you. Good luck. It doesn't matter what the maturity level is, right? 5th grade and above. So, I think we're I forgot where we're at in the lineup here. We'll find out. You'll find out when I find out. You know, this pinstripe Toyota Pride thing, every fucking picture's of a freaking... never mind. I forget the Spanish word for... Never mind. Walk in the 4th, 0 for 1, Ben Rice. Ball inside. 1-1 now. First pitch was a strike. So 1-1 on Rice. Bottom 6. Swing and a miss. Ball way out of the strike zone and low. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rice. He's struggling. You could say what you want, but this dude was up above 300. Judge goes down. This guy's creeping at 260 now. The bombs and the big hits and the bashing hits, they're not coming in the barrages that they used to. So we just got to get used to that. He's settling down, and you can just look at his average. He's lost 40 to 50 points on his batting average since Judge went down. And that's what me not even looking, or I'm just telling you, that's probably what it is. Or damn fucking close. Full count now on Rice. That one almost hits him. And he'll take another walk. So on base twice for Rice. Twice for Rice. Can't all be good. Here's Garcia now. He's actually just a couple points ahead of Ben Rice with the slugging, because he led the National League in slugging. Catcher having some issues. Umpire giving him a minute, brushing off the plate, showing everybody his ass. Hey, look at my ass while I sweep this plate clean. Check out my ass, Dad. I'm sure that umpire's dad and mom are proud. We should go interview his mom and dad. How proud of you that your son just bent over in front of the entire audience and said, check out my ass. 1 ball, no strikes to Garcia Jr. He's the only junior that hasn't homered. I'm telling you, what did I just say? He's the only junior that didn't homer? He still didn't homer. A half a step to the wall. Oh, that would have been fucking insanity if he hit that out. That's as close as I come to ever doing that. Literally, as I seen it. But how much did he miss this by? Oh, everybody thought it was gone. I'm not the only one. Thank God. So 1 out, 1 on. Ramos, 0 for 2. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. He grounded out and had a fielder's choice. 262, 9 homers, 34 RBIs. Trying to work him outside. He takes another hack at a ball outside the strike zone, fouls it away. 0-2 immediately. So Rice with the work the count back from 0-2 to a walk. And here we are, 1 out, 0-2 on Ramos. That one's launched to the right field. That's going to curve a foul. Foul by a ton, but not much, if you know what I mean. It was out there. Straighten it out, baby. 0-2 now. Dobbins with pitch number 73. Swing and a miss, way outside. Sweeper got him. So 0 for 3 for his debut so far. However, he did make 2 good defensive plays. One, he had to, because he fucked up. The other one, that was a good play. That's a hard ball at. When they're hit right at you, line drive like that, especially at night. Hey! Stanton faced Clark Schmidt today in batting practice, and I don't know. Did he touch the ball? Did he hit a ball? Did he foul one off? They showed him yesterday. He pitched. Rodon pitched to Stanton, and Stanton swung the 2 balls he threw him that they showed. He didn't make contact with either one. Spencer Jones with 2 out and 1 on. 1-1 to count on Jones, 0 for 2. Dobbins up to 75 pitches. So, I don't know if that's good or bad for him, but economical to say. That went down low. Ball 2, 2-1. I like the Cardinals, Angus. I respect the Cardinals because of the history that they are. And they're not a bunch of swing and a miss. 2-2, 2 out, 1 on. 2 nut Yanks, bottom 6. Look, I like the Cardinals because of their history. I really do. You know, I like the St. Louis Cardinals football team's history, the Jim Hart days and the Otis Andersons. Conrad Doble, you know, those days. I respect everything out of St. Louis because they got class. St. Louis has class. They're a class act. Even in hockey. Brett Hull days? Brett Hull, right? I remember them days. Spencer Jones takes his 9-iron out. Way out to center. 3-4 steps from the warning track. Warning track power 0-4-0. Cardinals 2-3-0. Yankees. We're heading to the 7th. Looks like the Cardinals are shitting red tonight. The management is horrible for the Cardinals. They have a lot of history with their sports. Oh yeah. Sometimes it happens. The heyday of the wasn't the heyday of the St. Louis Cardinals, whether it be football or baseball. And if I'm wrong, I guess you would know. But Anheuser-Busch owned both of them, right? Owned both of them, or major sponsor for the both of them. I know that had a major. I mean, that was, yeah, right, because they both played in Busch Stadium. No, wait a minute. What are the? Never mind. Trying to think. Was it Cosby? No. Crosley Field? I can't remember now for St. Louis. Don't test me on this. I can't remember. But I know both the Cardinals and the Cardinals both played in Busch Stadium. I'm just trying to think of where the St. Louis Cardinals played before Busch Stadium was built. What was the name of the Cardinals Stadium before they built Busch Stadium? Which is a shame that there's no Busch Stadium, because it was one of the, more historic. Never mind. Anyway, Ted Simmons, Yogi. Pitch and change. So he takes Weathers out after 6. And what was he, 87 pitches? So they're telling me Weathers is gassed after 87 pitches after he pitched out. Cruz is in. We'll see what happens. Top of the 7th. Valaquez 0 for 2. Strikeout and a flyout. 1 ball, no strikes on him. Cruz missed first pitch. And this one is lifted out to left field. It's going to have to be played off the wall. Everybody misplays it. Grisham backing it up. So leadoff double for Jesus. Okay. Boom. What are you taking Weathers out for? He's pitching a fucking gem. Oh my God, dude. Boom. Oh my God. Sportsman Park. Thank you, Angus. Thank you. That's why Crosley was owned by the Reds. Oh, look, dude, not bad, right? Cincinnati, St. Louis. I should have thought of Sportsman Park, but thank you, Angus. Thank you, Angus. See, I was in the right ballpark. So Cruz comes in, gives up a first pitch fucking double off the wall. Ramos, he doesn't know how to play that wall, so he's seen it going to hit the wall. Said, all right, I'll stand here. Yeah, that wasn't good. And Grisham said, I'll back this up. Whoops. And he had to go back the other way to get it. And they still held the guy to a double. I guess Valaquez ain't the most fleet of foot. Henrik is up now. And now Henrik's up. Weak ball, short. Lombard takes it to first, gets the shore out. As the runner passes him, goes on to third. 1 out, runner at third. What are you taking Weathers out? 87. What are you doing? Blaze Jordan, 1 for 2 with a single in the 5th. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. So in 6 pitches, we have a runner at third, 1 out, and a 1-0 count on Jordan. 6 pitches. That's efficiency. That just finds the strike zone on the outside. The splitter at 80. 1-1. He's really, really going to have to fucking work to get out of this without a run. I mean, really fucking work. 1 ball, 2 strikes as that one's fouled back. Getting the splitter at 80. Jordan definitely looks like a guy that definitely hasn't missed too many of the catering rooms. Fouled away. 4-seam fastball. Tried to get it past him. Runner at third, top 7, 2-0 Yankees. Solo homer for Jazz. Solo homer for George Lombard. Whoa, backhand on that line drive by McMahon. That's why you need him out there. That's why you need that fucking glove at third, especially late in games. Taking that corner. That's a hard hit line drive. Just, if we can get a fucking replay, it was a tremendous play because the ball was a line drive maybe 4 feet off the ground. Instead, here comes bubble blowing Boone. And here comes Hendrick after Cruz. Will leave. And it'll be Church, Pages, and Torres, all lefties. So Boone acting like, hey, man. Remember, everybody else is playing chess while Boone plays checkers.
This town needs an enema.
After yesterday's trade deadline, yeah. As a matter of fact,
This town needs an enema.
there you go. Just in case Cashman's watching tonight. I heard he tunes in every 3rd episode. So bringing in Hendrick, I mean, whatever, it's a move. I mean, but I don't understand why you brought Cruz in for that. I just, whatever. Name that Yankee, 253, 95 homers. How the fuck am I going to remember this guy's OPS? He started in 2017, and in 2023, he was done. He played for the Yankees for 18 to 21. This guy was a cup of coffee. How are you supposed to recognize a guy by his OPS? What a stupid clue. That's his stupid clue. So Hendrick gets out of it with 1 pitch, a hard ground ball right to Garcia at first. Made a nice stab and trots over to first to get the final out of the inning. So they get out of it. I told you, somebody was going to have to pitch their fucking ass to get out of that shit. All right, we're staying here because it's God Bless America time. With Robert Merrill's rendition. Thomas F. Scully, is that what he said? Thomas F. Scully, the 3rd United States Army. Served in Vietnam. I believe that's what he said. Yes. Vietnam, from Danbury, Connecticut, private first class. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good looking guy. Through the night with the light from above. Hey, Judge is singing. Should he be singing? Because don't you sing from your diaphragm? Doesn't your diaphragm have something to do with your ribs? Maybe he should just maybe lip sync it or just be quiet. Just ask it. I'm no doctor, but I know people who've had transplants who have been back in action quicker than this guy would have. I don't even know. You know, that's the other thing. All they said is a ribbit. They did it, and they gave us this weird thing, and it's like, what is that? So it's almost like half his rib like disappeared, and they can't find it in his body. It's like, what are we doing here? What kind of medical report is that? When's he coming back? You know, what are we doing here? Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crack. Oh my God, does that look fucking good? As soon as this game's over, my God, can I show everybody what you just? This is just the wife being quick, just being quick, man. And this, oh my, you should smell this. Oh, where's the fucking Italian bread? Oh, I'm gonna fuck up some pasta when I'm off of here. Wow, what a distraction. What was I talking about? Oh, was I singing? Take me out to the ball game? Yeah, take me out to the ball game. We used to sing Take Me Out to Your Mother's House. Hey, you had to be there. You want to say hi to the world?
Hello.
There you go. Off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Angus says, at least it's not a McRib. And then, very nice, making me hungry.
Thank you.
There you go. She said thank you. I'm sure you. I completely lost my train of thought, man. God, that looks so fucking good. No, I can't have any right now. I won't stop eating. Yeah, really. I mean, 6 amazing innings, man, for Weathers. 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. And he yanks them after 87 pitches. I mean, we had to take a deep breath and we got out of it, but Jesus, man. Let's fucking. Why do we always have to do things the hard way? Hey there. Swing and a miss at strike 2 on Jazz. 1 for 2. He was the first solo. The Yanks hitting home runs to get leads, but we hope these two stand up. We're getting into that boom zone. I mean, Hendrick has got to pitch the 8th. Swing and a miss. Nice swing. So he'll be 1 for 3 with a strikeout and a homer. They found the guy who got the ball, Bruce Roberts. Oh, this guy he'll be asking him if when you scratch your balls, do you go left to right, up and down, side to side? He's interviewed. I can't stand this fucking guy. I don't know who he is, but get rid of him. He is such a fucking distraction. Oh, I'll let you know what's going on as soon as we're done watching this guy catch the home run for the 15th fucking time. McMahon's up. That's a strike. What's the count? Counts 2-1 on McMahon with 1 out, bottom of the 7th. McMahon is 0 for 2. Now, Dobbins, he's just hit 86 pitches, so let's see what they do with him. Here's a shot into right field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit for McMahon. So McMahon aboard with a leadoff. A 1-out single. Sorry, 1 out. They got me so confused here with all these switching back. He's still fucking talking to the guy in the fucking bleachers, by the way. You think they could have brought him, whatever, but I'm tired. I can't watch it. The camera's not even, there we are. George Lombard is up. He's 1 for 2 with a solo homer. So McMahon on first, 1 out. Bottom 7, 2-0 Yankees. Dobbins with the pitch. Up high, just misses top of the strike zone. Sinker, 94. Good eye there. I like to see this kid like has 6-7 pitch at bat so I could see a little bit of his discipline. But we haven't had a chance because he's swinging tonight. This one's hit foul. Right side behind the plate. Let me see if this fucking still talking about this fucking guy. Now nobody's talking. That's even better. 1-1. Yeah, I think that hit him. No? No? Oh, I think he said it hit him. You got to play it off better than that, dude. You coming to the big leagues, you got to play it off better than that. No, I wasn't even close. My bad. It looked better. And he looked at the third base coach weird. Hey there. That's outside. Ball 3. There I said 1. So this is 4 pitches. All right, let's see what we've got here. 3-1's a nice place to see what he's got here. Let's see what he's got here. 3-1. Way outside. George Lombard draws a walk, so a ground out. Double play. 1 double play. He got it himself, stepped on second through to the first. So that one of those in the first double play was insanity. They never showed us the replay of the second one, just so you know. Pitch and change or something's going on here. So glove has looked outstanding. I think the ground out, the way he grounded out, it was just like, let me hit this fucking ball so I don't, whatever. Much more settled in his second at bat. Now his third at bat here. Now you got to see him, 4 pitches, 5 pitches we got to see there. No, he had the foul ball. Yeah, so we only saw 4 pitches there. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I just want to see his at-bat discipline when he gets into like a 2-2 count. How is he going to, stay alive? It's going to be fun to watch because he's definitely caught my interest, especially that glove because when you watch the highlights tonight, if anything, just watch the glove. Forget everything else. Forget the throw. Forget his feet. Forget everything. Just watch his glove. And then go back and watch the whole play. But don't miss his glove work is insane. Caleb? What's up, Caleb? Shout out. How are you, brother? Take it easy. One time's cool, but what's up there? Shout out to me, Caleb. Please. Can I get a shout out? I'm a huge Yankee fan. Well, there you go. There's your fucking shout out. Hello. You got one. There's your shout out. Fucker. Thanks for fucking stopping. Hit the fucking like, hit the fucking follow, and all that other shit, too. Shout out. Let me ask you a question, Caleb. Let me ask you a question, dude.
Have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
Caleb, whatever. Hang out there, buddy. So, Cardinals go to the bullpen. They bring in Caleb Ferguson. 401, 24 innings, 2/3, 11 walks, 22 strikeouts. He's a lefty. And Boone counters with Goldschmidt, who grounds right back to the pitcher. There's one. There's two. There's a double play on one pitch. Good move by Boone. Good job there, Boone. Put the guy in because you want the lefty righty, and bang, double play. See you later. Have a good night. Good job. Great fucking job there. What a move by Boone. Wow. First pitch, too. First pitch. Don't even get a fucking chance to fucking look at the pitcher's got. Double play. There's the inning. Well, the only good part about that is what is your question? We just asked you the question. So we got one question for you.
Have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
Just wondering. Bye, shout out, Caleb. Thanks for stopping, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the W's, man. I'll shout you out. You can just come in and say, hey, and do all this shit and give you a shout out and you leave. You're more than welcome. No? You've never been in a Turkish prison? Oh. Never mind. Maybe this place ain't for you, brother. I cannot believe what Boone just did. Well, let me counter this fucking move. And who did he just fucking pinch hit for? Who the hell did he just pinch hit for? What am I missing here? What the fuck? What am I missing here? Oh. Wells? Hendrick, 141, 57 in the third, 18 walks, 68 strikeouts, and he is ahead of Pages, the 8th place hitter, 0-2. Pages 0 for 2 tonight, 2 strikeouts. Top of the 8th, 2-0 Yanks. Hendricks, 3 pitches into his outing. That one is lifted into the gap, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. Grisham over. Him and his porno mustache, throw it on in. Now bring up the 9th place hitter, 0 for 2 Torres. Pages just hit this one right off the barrel of the bat, man. That's just a major league base hit right there, man. That's staying with the pitch, going with the pitch. Fundamentals. Inside. Sinker, 93 misses. Line out and strikeout from Mr. Brian Torres. Strike, 93 with the sinker. Not sure what he was looking for, and I'm not sure he knows what he was looking for by that reaction. No, that's a strike, great. I thought he hesitated to come up with a strike. Took him a second, but that sinker was right there. One ball, 2 strikes. Down in the dirt, try to get him fishing. Nice block there by, I guess that's Sanchez, right? Sanchez is an adventure behind the plate. 2-2 is fouled away. Sinker 95. Keep it in on Torres. Throwing outside, try to get him to fish. 2-2. 1 on. Top of the 8th, 2-0 Yanks. Two misses. A full count. 4-seamer missing. Hendrick 10 pitches in. He's got Bednar up. Do not bring Bednar in to try to get 6 fucking outs. He misses and walks him. Now we got first and second. I'm sorry, 3-2. Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing, dude? I thought I made a mistake. It was ball 4, and the guy's just standing there like, okay, 4-2's the count? It's like, what are you doing, dude? All right, so we got top of the order, Westholt, 0 for 2, and he walked in the 6th. We got the guy who doesn't miss any of the catering events, pre or after game, at second in Pages. There's a strike to Weatherholt. You can't bring Bednar in this fucking game. Why is he up this early in the 8th? He cannot be the next guy to bring into the game. You cannot get him in this game. Right to... Somebody fucked up. Hendrick was going to go to third. Yeah, Lombard lost his footing going to second. I thought something was weird about that. We're going to have a mound visit by Blake. 13 pitches. Lombard. Look at it here. I don't know. All right. I think he's got to understand that play a little bit better. I get what he's doing there, but where the ball was hit and McMahon going towards it, he went to cover third. I get that, but if I tell you what's supposed to happen, actually the left fielder should be standing on third base because he's the backup. So here's Herrera. Misses with the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, second and third. Ground ball. Foul. 1-1. 1-1, 1 out. Double play no longer in order. Have to pull a rabbit out of her ass to get out of this one. This is tougher than the last one. They were in the last inning when he fucked up. Foul that one away, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now we got the pitch of pitches coming up here. It'll be Hendrick's 17th pitch. Hey, he's got, I don't know. I say go right at him. Go right at him. 4-seamer up tight in a fist. Fouled away. That kind of velocity, but down a little bit lower and out. Let's see what he does. 1-2. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. He got a chunk of it, but held on by Ali Sanchez. Nice to see him hold on to a foul tip once in a while. Good job. So here comes a boot. No way. Jesus, man. He just fucking, this guy couldn't use a bullpen, man, if he had a fucking instruction manual. Don't, oh my Lord. All right, well, that's boom. We gotta get used to it because nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna fucking change with this guy. Not a fucking thing. This just ain't the spot for Bednar to come in with get a 4 fucking out save, and then you still got these guys tomorrow. What, we got a day off Thursday? Big fucking deal. We're right back at it against the fucking Braves and the fucking Seattle Mariners. It's like that day off doesn't fucking even matter right now. It's been so long since the last day off that this day off doesn't even fucking matter. Hey, you want to get out of it here? This is the time. Let's see what this is what we paid this fucking guy for. Oh my god, my god, my god, Booney, Booney, Boone. Where are you, Boone? You should be hanging out with us. If I gotta suffer, you gotta suffer. If I gotta put up with him, everybody does. Bednar, 261, 48 in the third, 15 walks. I didn't get a chance to see the fucking strikeouts. They just put it up so fast. The shit they do. Well, everybody, you know how many strikeouts he's got? Good. Burleson, lefty, is in. Ball 1. 4-seamer, 97. Cardinals have a few guys that look like they like catering. Outside, ball 2. No. Sanchez wanted to challenge that. Like, fuck no, dude. No. Now they're going to walk the guy. Now they're going to walk him. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Valaquez, the cleanup hitter. Don't dare challenge that pitch. So Valaquez. Steve Reich on the splitter, 92. I don't know why Sanchez is even looking at third base right there. Oh, man. And we didn't make a move for a catcher. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt, 92. Bases loaded, top 8, 2-0 Yankees. Valaquez, Bednar, pitch number 5. Bednar steps off. Timeout to Valaquez. 2 out, 0-2. Needless to say, big pitch right here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 92 on the splitter. If he's going to get these 4 outs, it better be super duper economical pitch-wise, Boone. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. Yankees up 2-0. 6 hits for the Cardinals, 4 hits for the Yankees. 2 solo homers. So Once again, no sign of the offense. Offense is just non-existent, man. Just non-existence. Unbelievable. Going to be an interesting top of the ninth. I can tell you that. It's going to be interesting at the top of the ninth. Alrighty here. You know, this backfired last week with this fucking Bednar 4 fucking out shit. Actually, we had a 5 outer too. We had to come and get 5 outs. You know, get 5 outs takes a few pitches, especially him. Trent, 1970 porno mustache wearing Grisham is up. One ball and no strikes to Grisham. Porno mustache into the corner off the wall. He'll hold up for a single. Talk about the porno mustache and we get a base hit. Nice shot there. Short to the ball, right down the line. One bounce off the wall, long single. Got out there in a hurry. Nice carom off the wall. So Grisham will lead it off. 107 miles, will call it 108 miles an hour off the bat of Grisham. Ben Rice. He's got 2 walks. Takes the ball outside. There's a strike. 1-1 to Rice. 1-1. That'll be a foul ball off the glove of the first baseman. Umpire says foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ferguson 6 pitches into his outing. Garcia's on deck. Belch. Like I said, the only junior not to homer. And he just missed a homer when I said that. Here's Rice, 1-2. Misses. 2-2. So if Rice was gay, he'd be really happy tonight because he's seen a lot of balls. 2-2. That one's popped a mile high down the left field line, coming all the way over, and he's going to run out of room. It's off the fence anyway. Hit the netting. A reprieve with a 2-2. Grisham off first. Swing and a miss. Pitch was in on him, up in his fist. One out, one on. Here comes Garcia. Let's see if he can work some more late inning homers like he did last night. Put us in the lead for a second. Be nice to see him hit one here. First pitch in the dirt. One 0. This one's hit the other way. Slicing foul. Nice rip. Yeah, that lasted until we got back in the field. Okay, 1-1, one out, one on. 2-0 Yanks, bottom 8. Way outside, 2-1. Boone rolling the dice here, trying to get 4 out save for Bednar. Like to get a little bit of breathing room. Ramos, the newest addition, he's on deck. He's 0 for 2, 0 for 3. Yeah, he's 0 for 3. Fouled away, stays alive, 2-2. You might as well forget having Judge back this year. You go in with the mindset of that happening, life will be a lot easier until we get there and get an answer. Because right now, there ain't no answers. So, 2-2, one out, one on. Grisham led off with a hard hit ball into the corner. Rice strikes out. And here's Garcia with a 2-2. Popped up. Second baseman calling for it. That's 2 outs. Ramos, 0 for 3, like I said, in his Yankee debut. The only guy who joined the Yankees hasn't done anything. Last night, Garcia gave us a go-ahead homer. Today, Lombard gives us a homer. And this guy goes 0 for 4. That's a good debut, 0 for 4. 0-6-0 Cardinals, 2-5-0 Yankees. Going to the 9th, looking for Bednar to get 3 more. These 3 outs here are going to be painful and long. Texas, what's up, Texas? T. Lee, what's happening, buddy? Thanks for popping in there. What? Oh, holy shit. 114, 115 where you're at, dude? Holy Christ, that's hot. Damn, Texas. 114, 115. That's insanity. T. Lee, how are you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining in here. If you have it, please like, sub, do all that happy horse shit. Thanks for getting in a live chat. Yeah, Texas, I'm live. I'm alive, Texas. Been a minute. I figure I'd come back. I don't know. I just felt like it. So I said, fuck it. Might as well do it. So I did it. So here I am. Like I said, I usually put a lot. You guys know I put a whole bunch of production in. Usually I got all kinds of stats and shit flying around. Sorry guys, I didn't put that big of a show together. The next play-by-play will be full production. I'll be sure to do that. I should have made just last minute kind of thing. And Lombard was debuting tonight, so why not? Like I said, I got to call his first home run. At least that's something my kids can be proud of. And grandkids. First pitch by Bednar is over for a strike. 0-1. Win Jordan Church. And I'm going to have to go to church to get past Bednar. That one misses with a ball up high. And of course, the ESPN app is freaking out. Oh, we've been 102, 104, 104, 102. Today was 101. We've been in the hundreds for the last, I don't know, last 10 days here have been 100 plus. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm going to have to reset this because ESPN does this all the time. Their fucking app is a pain in the balls. As many times as you got to back out and redo it because it skips. So let's see how much I miss. This is ridiculous. How could they not have their shit together and get this shit going? Everything a challenge. I gotta wait for the game to come back on, reload, man, and all that shit. I come back, it's full count. As soon as you pitch it, ball 3. 3-2, top of the ninth, nobody on. Bednar, 11 pitches in now. 11 pitches. Left for 5. Here's 6 in this inning. Right to Jazz. Sound like he broke his bat on that line drive. Right to Jazz. He didn't have to do anything. I mean, other than catch the ball would be nice. I hate ESPN Plus. Should be called ES. Yeah, minuses exactly. It is. It's a pain in the ass. Even watching SummerSlam was a pain in the ass. Freaking night 1, I must have had to go back out and go back in like fucking 7 times. Pain in the balls. Jordan, 1 for 3. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, top 9, 2 nut Yanks. Bednar looking for a 4-out save when we have like no bullpen. Foul back 0-2. You're right. We talked about that. They must have the same office as Fox, if you remember, because early on we had complaints when we were doing the World Cup, Angus. They said, they got like 1 person working, 2 people. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. So had any semblance of even seeing him tomorrow night if we should need him. He needs to get this next batter out and at least I'll give him 3 pitches to strike him out. Any more than 3 pitches, then we're in the danger zone for tomorrow. Swing and a miss. 97, four-seamer. Not in the strike zone. Good pitch. Not in the strike zone. Splitter. That one in dirt. 1-1. Foul back. So Bednar's strike away and one pitch off where I said he needs to be so we don't have fucking panic tomorrow night. And right now, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, pitch number 19. So here comes number 20. This got to be the out pitch here. Fouled away. This is where the problem lies in. You get a guy like this up at bat, he fouls off like 3 or more pitches, whether he strikes out or not, you win the game. It's not the fucking point. The point is, Bednar's now cooked for tomorrow night if you need him. Swing and a miss. Nope, got a piece of it. Oh, how do you get a piece of that? Church must have went to church to get a piece of that thing. Can we see a replay on that? No? Okay, no replay. Working blind, man. Pitch misses, 2-2. So, like I said, now we're all these pitches are just not needed. 22 pitches now. Came into the inning with 6. He had 6 pitches thrown when coming into this inning. He's lucky he got him. It's ball game. They're going to challenge this, but that dude's he's going to be embarrassed when he sees where this pitch landed in the strike zone. Like the whole ball was in the strike zone. So, good night. Well, 23 pitches to get 4 outs. You better hope you fucking have some offense. You don't have no offense, so I don't know where you get the confidence that you ain't going to need them tomorrow night. There's so much wrong with this. And here he comes blowing fucking bubbles and telling the guy up there, I'm going to jerk you off later. I'll be up there. Oh, yeah, there you are, man. I'll blow you later. Yeah, I'll be there. It'll be a circle jerk. Yeah, 2 thumbs up your ass, too, while I'm there. All right, yeah, you can join in, too. Bring your pricks. Fucking joke. What a fucking joke. Anyway, hey, I come back on the air, call the first game of the year, and the Yankees win. Lombard hits a homer. Jazz hits a homer. They win 2-0. Bednar in a 4-out save. Great pitching by Weathers. Boone, guys, I don't know. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to fucking change with this guy. You're just going to have to get used to winning games like this and pray to God that we fucking hold on. I mean, even if Stanton, the report on Stanton today was, you ready for this one? It was good to see him outside. That was the report on Stanton today. Good to see him outside. I'm going to leave you with that, and we're going to get out of here because another giant plate of food of pasta has been thrown in front of me that I can't eat. That I am starving. So I'm going to the prison yard, work out, and get some food. You all be good. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Angus, Texas, T. Lee, Caleb, Yankee Kyle, Jason, Jeff, John the Beagle Dad, Crazy Caleb. Shout out Caleb, whatever. Shout it out, hit like, follow, and all that happy horse shit. And we'll see you soon because this was cool. I felt good, got the rust out, but we need to get going. We need to get a flow and everything else. Thank you, Angus. It's always great to have you around, man, and thank you for your tremendous support. And I can't wait to go eat. So I'm going to get out of here. You get out of here and stay tuned. And we'll see you sooner than you can imagine. All right? So enjoy the out, everybody. Been a pleasure.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.